All right, just like that, wrapped up a 5-mile run at 7:59 minute per mile pace. Welcome to the YouTube video. This is gonna be a full day of eating. I know you guys like that. I like it too, just because I think it's good to show you guys what I do to recover and feel the body on the cut, but drop the calories down to 2,400. It's time to get lean and taking a modest approach to the diet. And you know, it's still been working, but I want to push a little harder. So welcome to day in the life. You guys like this? Training, running, eating, lifting. So 5 miles this morning, 8 a.m. or 7. Getting done at 8, and we're gonna go into the day, work some, and lift some badass weight. So let's get into it. Now, we are gonna go pick up a coffee and then add some protein into it. And this is just my normal day. I know you guys see this all the time, and I'm sure sometimes you're like, I already know what Nathan's gonna do. He's gonna run, drink protein coffee, whatever. And the reality of it is, the reason why I do this is because it works. It works for me, and I encourage you guys to find a routine that works for you. So if this is one thing that maybe you try and it works for you, that's why I put it out there. So long story short, the reason why I run and then get a protein coffee is because 1, I like coffee, 2, I like running, and 3, I like having muscles, and protein is why I can have muscles. So yeah, it's super pretty simple. But yeah, let's just take you to get coffee. Now, I don't buy coffee every morning. Not a good way to spend the money, but I figured today, you know, why not treat yourself with a little cold brew? So let's do it. All right, what's up guys? So got the nitro cold brew in here. All I do in my coffee is I put stevia and sugar-free vanilla in it. If I make it at home, I still do the same. I buy the 2 ingredients on Amazon, and that's what I put in my coffee. I'll drink this down about yay high, halfway, add some protein coffee, and then it's gonna be some bad day to be some work and food and weights, like I said before. I've been doing this thing where I try to earn my coffee. So essentially, I used to wake up and just slam a cold brew right away, but then I was like, man, problem. Like if I have to wake up and slam a cold brew as soon as I wake up, there's probably something going on there that I should fix, or I'm just being weak mentally. Like I don't need that to go for a run, and I was utilizing that to go do hard things. So now I make sure I earn my coffee, and it honestly tastes better because I'm not relying on it, and I know that like I can look forward to it after the run. And honestly, I just notice my energy's better. I'm not crashing throughout the day because I implement it later in my day, and I implement it after I earn it. So it could be all mental, I don't know, but that shit helps for me. So try not to drink your coffee as soon as you wake up. Try to, like, if you have cardio, do it like without the caffeine, maybe, unless you're like in a really big prep. Like I get it, or you know, maybe you just need it. I understand that as well, like I said, but I'm working my way out of drinking it every morning and drinking it after I work out every morning, not as soon as I wake up. But yeah, let's go back and show you guys what's next. Alright, so what I did was drank the cold brew down half. Now I'm going to show you guys how I make my protein coffee. So, right here, almond milk. Everybody asks what the ratio is. I don't really know. I try to get, like, I estimate like a cup of unsweetened almond milk. I feel like that and 12 ounces of coffee, this is around 10 to 12. And then what I do is I just take protein, put it in the almond milk, almost out of my favorite cinnamon roll here. Yeah. Then you blend the protein in the almond milk up. I use a frother like this. You can buy these on Amazon, but it just gets like a nice frothy texture to it. And then because it's cinnamon roll, I add a hint of more cinnamon just because I like, oh shit, that was way too much cinnamon. Well, we really like cinnamon today. Holy shit. Got a lot of cinnamon in there, but hey, this is cinnamon's good for you. So, wow, that shit's gonna be strong. Anyways, what we'll do is we'll add our coffee. So post-run, protein coffee, caffeinated, anabolic, just a great day. So, gonna enjoy this and get to work. It's gonna be real cinnamon. Synonym. You guys ever have those words you can't pronounce? Cinnamon's one of those ones where I get in my head. Cinnamon. I don't know, I could just be stupid. Yeah! It's a little too cinnamony. Cinnamon. A little too cinnamony. I give up. That's good. All right, what's up guys? So first meal of the day, it is 1 o'clock. First meal of the day, we got egg whites. Now I am that guy that overcooks his food because he's too impatient to wait for it to cook slow. So that's why this is kind of looking a little burnt. Anybody else do that? I crank that heat up all the way because I don't want to wait for my food. Anyways, we got 250 grams of egg whites. What I'll do is I'll toss in one dippy egg. You guys will see what a dippy egg is, like if you guys call it something different. But this is what a dippy egg is I put one on there. That's where the yolk is not all the way cooked through, but the egg is. So I'll put one on there, and then I'll put one on each slice of sourdough that I have, and then I'll show you guys the toppings I use. Some fat-free feta cheese, some popcorn seasoning, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that. But it's all cooking up. Have my first meal around 1 o'clock. Protein coffee keeps me full, satiated until now. I like just pushing back my meals so I can get focused and get work done throughout the day. And yeah, that's that. So see you guys in a second. All right, so what we have in here is that dippy egg, fat-free feta cheese, 30 grams, some mango salsa, 250 grams of egg whites with spinach and onions. Then over here we have some more dippy eggs on 2 pieces of sourdough bread. So this is gonna be the first meal of the full day of eating. One of my favorites here.
Hey, what do you say? This whole town could be red by the end of the day.
All right, so post-workout meal, what we have here is 250 grams of berries and blueberries all together, a banana, 21 grams, which is a tablespoon of honey, and we have 300 grams of Greek yogurt with a scoop of vegan peanut butter BPM protein. I like vegan just because it blends better. Like I said, I'm not a vegan, but it just tastes really good, honestly. It blends really good with the yogurt. Consistency's good. And this is my post-workout meal. So we got carbs to replenish glycogen, the protein to replenish our muscles, and then just a little more carbs and to crave like my little sweet tooth of the honey. So yeah, get like a good mix of everything here. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Look at that. Y'all ever just sit on the floor like this? I'm doing that right now. And I highly encourage it because it kind of feels good. But I do want to have a conversation with you guys, just a heart to heart. One, I just want to say, man, how are you guys doing? I genuinely mean it. You guys can let me know in the comments, like, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. If you're struggling, I think this talk will help. And that's what this talk is. In the title of the video is how to stay motivated. And I want to kind of just clarify what I mean by that. It's how to keep going. So you might think when you follow some people on social media, if you think, maybe you follow me and you think that I'm highly motivated all the time and that I crush my workouts and my life and everything is just smooth sailing and whatever, but I'm highly motivated and I attack each day. The truth is it's not anywhere close to that. And I say this because I, used to follow people and really watch like social media and get caught up in the whole, motivation, hustle, you're not doing enough, whatever. And it put me in a bad spot mentally. And I think a lot of people can feel this way. I think a lot of people feel they're not doing enough. They're comparing themselves to what other people are doing, where they're at in their life, how much money somebody else is making in their job, career, or how much status somebody may have, or what car they're driving, what truck they're driving, whatever it is. The idea is that you're comparing yourself to them. And that's where motivation is lost. And that's where you're lost. And motivation it's not real. It's not sustainable. And I would say it's not real. The reason I say this is because you are your habits and you are what you repeatedly do. And when you look at it in context of that word is discipline. And I don't want to get too hard on you guys, but I do want to say one thing, and this is something I want you to run with. I think it can help you. I genuinely don't stand too hard on a hill on taking a side of anything, but I do want to take a side on that. Never compare your life to somebody else's, and be damn proud of who you are. Because in social media, growing up since 14 years old, I'm 24, I had an iPhone, I had access to social media since then. And I was always comparing myself for a while to what other people were doing, what my other friends were doing. And at the end of the day, you will never feel satisfied doing that. And what you got to do is be proud of who you are, where you came from, what you stand for, and being a good person. Because that is what matters, not what you see on the screen, not what your workout for the day says. It matters like that you got better, that you're getting to be a better person, that you're growing physically, mentally. That's the shit that matters. Yeah, you might not be where you want to be, but that's the whole point of life. Like, we're not where we want to be. Life is a journey. If we woke up and we were where we want to be, what's the fucking fun? There isn't any fun. Life is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be challenging. Like the whole saying is, a skilled sailor is made in the toughest of seas, the best sailors. So why would you want a life where you're given everything and you never have a purpose and you never learn how to fight? And I just say this because, we're all going to make mistakes in life. We're all going to go backwards at some point in life. But the reality of it is, and I learned this in running 100 miles, and this might sound cliche, but you really only lose when you quit. And you really only stay in those low spots in life when you give up, because then you're stuck in a valley. The only way to get out of the valley is to pick your head up and keep going, keep moving forward. So I want to just say that that's kind of what motivation does. Motivation, if you rely on it, it will peak and fall. And when it falls, you're done. Unless you get a little spurt of motivation, might get you halfway up the hill, but then you go back in the hill. What takes over is what you do every single day and who you stand for. What you repeatedly do is who you become. What you stand for is what you start to represent. So what I'm saying here is, if you're only waiting to take action on, a business that you want to start, or take action on an event you want to do, say you want to try an Ironman, or say you want to try a bodybuilding show, or, an ultra, just go for it. Like, life is too short to say that you can't do it. Just go for it. Motivation's not going to get you to run 100 miles or get you to an Ironman or get you to lose weight. That's discipline. Discipline does that. Discipline equals freedom. The only way that you can experience those moments is to be disciplined. And those moments that you experience are freeing because you did the discipline work that it takes to get there. So what I want to say is, take motivation out of your life. Don't rely on it. Rely on discipline, and rely on being the man and relying on being the person that you said you're going to be. This is how happiness is built. This is how confidence is built. This is how you look at life in a happier lens. And I say this because I went through it all. Okay, I made mistakes. I relied on motivation. I compared myself all the time. Guess what? I stayed in the lowest spot of my life because guess what? I was worried about what other people were saying, what other people were doing, and I wasn't getting anywhere. And the truth be told is, the only reason I started doing shit is because I stopped caring about what other people said or did. And I started focusing on myself. And I started betting against myself. I started doing the damn thing that I said I was going to do. And I started believing in who I was, because I wasn't relying on the motivation from other people. I was relying on believing in myself and being disciplined and doing the work. And I promise you, if you do that, you guys will be so much happier. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. There's times in life that are going to be hard, very hard, but that's the point. Like I said before, if you were given everything when you were first born, you wouldn't even understand. Life wouldn't be fulfilling. The most fulfilling things that you remember are some of the hardest things that you went through, and you came out on the other side. So sign up for that damn thing if it's hard. Start the business if it's hard. Make that hard conversation that you're afraid to have. I encourage you guys to do these things because that's how you learn. That's what life is about. You know, if you don't face challenges, you end up staying in that little valley, and just relying on motivation isn't going to get you out of that hole. Doing the thing, being disciplined, and then you'll be free at the top of that damn mountain, and you'll be like looking back down and saying, thank God I believed in myself. So that's what I want to leave you guys with. And yeah, let's get back into the full day of eating. It's about time to eat dinner, 6:45. Got like my steps in, trying to, you know, stay active, burn hot, eat a lot. Even though I'm not eating a lot right now, burning body fat. We're going to show you guys what we cook up for dinner and just chill. But I want to have more of these conversations that just help you guys out. I feel like you guys just you don't see it a lot on social media. Like, I just feel like a lot of people just share that. And that's fine. I just want to be able to help you guys, because I think, and I know, a lot of us suffer in our heads, you know, and the only way to get out of that is to hear things like this, and to take action. And sometimes just understanding that you're not alone is some of the best feeling in the world. It's accepting everything and just moving forward. So yeah, just want to have a conversation with you guys. Hope you have a great day, and hope, you know, if you hear this and you are struggling, you're going to come out on the other side, I promise. You got this shit. So yeah, let's go have dinner. You know how I said the floor was comfy? It kind of hurts my ass right now. Oh, just started cracking. Yeah. Gonna gnaw on an apple while I chef up some beef. Honey Crisp are the best apples. Fight me. I know they're the best. Here's dinner. We got 80 grams of avocado all together. We got 10 ounces of 93.7 ground beef. And then we got shredded potatoes that I cooked up, as you guys saw, together. And yeah, this is going to be maybe the last meal. We'll see if the video ends. I'll let you guys know. I'll see. But yeah, gonna add some popcorn seasoning on this shit. About to be amazing. Can't wait to dig in. Yee. So just a tad bit of, wait for it, some sugar-free G. Hughes honey mustard drizzled on these bad boys. Corn-fed meal. If you guys are OGs and you watched my first bodybuilding prep, I drank this shit. It's amazing. There we go, Oakley. Let's see it. Ready, sit. This is our handshake. Ready? Oh, you missed. Where we do that? Over here. Sit. Over here. There you go. Ready? Oh, yeah. Good job.
That's a good one.
That was good. All right, so to wrap up the night, we got 1 scoop of whey protein, chocolate peanut butter in here. I'm gonna share with you guys the total macros. So 2,400 calories, 230 grams of protein. So a little over 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, but that's fine for me. I feel good with that. 76 grams of fat, and then 258 grams of carbs. So that's the macros. For those wondering what I track my nutrition on, I use Macro Factor. I just like the aesthetic of it. Super clean, easy to organize, and yeah, so I do pay for it, but I like it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Say cornfed. Catch you guys in the next one. Episode 7 or 6 of the cut. I don't know. Blending together, but it's time to get lean.